Hey, welcome back to the channel. What if I told you that a simple Australian $1 coin, something most people overlook, every single day could be worth over $200,000? Today, we're counting down the top 10 rarest and most valuable $1 coins in Australia, each carrying staggering market values and stories that will leave you amazed. Let's moving on. Number 10. 1984 Australia $1 coin, Mob of Roos, first issue. When it comes to modern numismatic treasures, few Australian coins command the kind of attention and prestige as the 1984 Australia $1 coin known as the Mob of Roos. This was the very first issue of the $1 denomination following the decision to replace the paper $1 note with a more durable and practical coin. The 1984 introduction was more than just a change in currency. It was the birth of a new era in Australia's financial and cultural identity. Struck in aluminum bronze, the coin features a vibrant design by Stuart Devlin, showcasing 5 bounding kangaroos, affectionately referred to as the Mob of Roos. Devlin's design has since become iconic, a powerful symbol of Australia's natural heritage and instantly recognizable around the world. Now, what sets this coin apart from the millions produced in circulation is the rarity of pristine specimens and the historical significance tied to being the very first year of issue. Collectors and investors alike chase this coin not merely for its aesthetic appeal, but for the profound value it represents as a milestone piece in Australian numismatic history. High-grade examples, carefully preserved and graded to the strictest professional standards, can reach astonishing figures in today's market, with values soaring to as high as $237,000. Even at lower grades, the coin retains a commanding price, often trading hands for around $210,000. These figures highlight the tremendous demand and underline why serious collectors view the 1984 Mob of Roos not only as a coin, but as a tangible asset with enduring market value. Imagine the sheer rarity of holding one of these first-issue coins in pristine condition. It is not merely about collecting, it is about owning a piece of national history, a turning point where paper currency gave way to modern metallic coinage. Every fine detail on the kangaroos, every untouched surface, and every sharp strike enhances its desirability. For seasoned collectors, it represents a trophy piece, one that instantly elevates any collection to the upper echelon of prestige. For investors, it stands as a rare and appreciating asset, backed not just by scarcity, but by deep cultural and historical significance. The 1984 Mob of Roos is more than a coin, it is a legacy, and its high-grade value proves it is one of the most lucrative and respected coins in Australia's modern monetary timeline. Number 9. 1986 Australia $1 coin, International Year of Peace. 2 years after the introduction of the Mob of Roos, Australia issued a special commemorative $1 coin in 1986. That would go on to become one of the most celebrated treasures in Australian numismatics. The International Year of Peace $1 coin, unlike its predecessor, which emphasized Australia's fauna, this coin carried a message of global unity and harmony. The reverse design by Horst Hahn features a dove carrying an olive branch, a timeless symbol of peace, surrounded by a laurel wreath, a striking departure from the traditional kangaroo motif. This coin was released in limited numbers to mark the International Year of Peace, a United Nations initiative intended to promote global cooperation and the pursuit of a peaceful future. Its rarity, combined with its symbolic power, is what drives the extraordinary value of this piece. Collectors worldwide recognize that the 1986 Peace Dollar is more than just a commemorative issue. It is an emblem of an era defined by hope for international collaboration at the height of global tensions. The coin's unique design, struck in aluminum bronze, exudes both elegance and gravity. To own such a coin is to hold a reminder of Australia's contribution to a worldwide movement dedicated to peace and progress. From a market perspective, this coin has demonstrated exceptional performance in terms of value growth. In high grades, flawless examples of the 1986 International Year of Peace, dollar can command an impressive 205,000. Even coins in lower but collectible grades still achieve substantial market prices, averaging around $185,000. These staggering figures confirm its place as one of the top-tier modern Australian collectibles, competing shoulder to shoulder with the finest pieces from earlier eras. The allure of this coin lies not just in its scarcity, but in the narrative it carries. Collectors and investors are drawn to its message, its artistry, and its historical resonance. Unlike coins produced solely for circulation, this piece represents a global ideal made tangible in bronze, making it invaluable both emotionally and financially. To hold the 1986 International Year of Peace $1 coin is to grasp, a symbol of international solidarity, crafted with precision and imbued with meaning. Its enduring value, proven by consistently high market demand, ensures it remains one of the most highly sought-after coins in the world of modern Australian numismatics. Number 8. 1988 Australia $1 coin, First Fleet Bicentenary. The year 1988 marked one of the most significant milestones in Australian history, the bicentenary of the arrival of the First Fleet, the group of 11 ships that carried convicts, marines, and officers from Britain to establish the first European settlement in Australia. To commemorate this monumental event, the Royal Australian Mint issued a highly distinctive $1 coin that would go on to earn its place among the most coveted treasures in modern numismatics. The 1988 Australia $1 First Fleet Bicentenary coin, struck in aluminum bronze, the coin stands apart with its deeply symbolic reverse design created by Stuart Devlin. The artwork depicts a striking image of a sailing ship representing the historic fleet that reached Sydney Cove in January 1788, surrounded by inscriptions honoring the bicentenary. This was not just a coin, it was a miniature monument to Australia's formative moment, encapsulating both hardship and resilience, both beginnings and legacy. Collectors prize it not only for its rarity, but also for the rich historical significance carried in every engraved detail. What elevates the 1988 First Fleet Bicentenary dollar to such extraordinary market value is the combination of its limited release, its pristine artistry, and its deep resonance with national identity. While millions of commemoratives are struck globally, few achieve the level of esteem that this coin commands in Australia. For those fortunate enough to acquire a high-grade specimen, the rewards are substantial. Pristine examples can reach breathtaking figures of 180,000, while even coins of lower collectible quality still achieve around 160,000 in today's market. Such numbers are not merely reflective of numismatic rarity, they embody the lasting demand among investors who recognize this coin as an asset with both historical and financial weight. For collectors, this coin is a tangible connection to Australia's beginnings, a token that bridges the past with the present. The bicentenary was a year of reflection, commemoration, and cultural acknowledgement, and this coin captures that moment with enduring artistry. To add the 1988 First Fleet Bicentenary dollar to a collection is to own a piece of national heritage that resonates far beyond its face value. For investors, it represents more than beauty or symbolism. It represents strength, prestige, and a proven track record of growth in high-grade markets. In the world of numismatics, where history and economics collide, this coin occupies an indisputable position of honor. Number 7. 1992 Australia $1 coin, Barcelona, Olympic Games. Few events capture the imagination of the world like the Olympic Games, and in 1992, Australia joined the international celebration of unity and competition with a remarkable commemorative issue. The Australia $1 coin honoring the Barcelona Olympic Games, struck to recognize Australia's participation in one of the most memorable Olympics of the modern era, this coin quickly rose to prominence as a collector's dream, blending sporting pride with numismatic artistry. The reverse design, again brought to life with exceptional detail, features an abstract modernist interpretation of athletes in motion, symbolizing the Olympic spirit of determination, competition, and unity among nations. More than a mere commemorative token, this design captures the dynamism of sport and the energy of the global stage. It represented Australia's continuing presence as a strong sporting nation, while linking the coin itself to the grandeur and tradition of the Olympic Games, an institution revered worldwide. Its market value today speaks volumes about the respect it commands in the numismatic community. In high grades, coins that have remained in flawless condition, untouched by circulation, the 1992 Barcelona Olympic Games dollar can fetch as much as $155,000. Even coins of lower grade retain formidable value, frequently selling for around $135,000. These figures underscore the ongoing demand among collectors who appreciate not only the rarity of the issue but also its place at the intersection of global sport and national pride. For collectors, acquiring this coin is akin to securing a timeless medal of cultural and sporting heritage. It tells the story of Australia's contribution to one of the world's greatest gatherings, preserving the energy of the Games in a way that transcends time. For investors, the coin represents an asset that continues to climb in value, supported by its scarcity, its historical relevance, and its resonance among sports enthusiasts and numismatists alike. Unlike many commemorative issues that fade into obscurity, the 1992 Barcelona Olympic Games dollar continues to shine as a cornerstone of modern Australian coinage. It embodies the ideals of excellence, competition, and international unity, all values shared by collectors and investors who understand the significance of preserving history in physical form. With its enduring prestige and proven market strength, this coin stands as a testament not only to numismatic art but to the timeless spirit of the Olympics. Number 6. 1993 Australia $1 coin, Landcare Australia. In the early 1990s, Australia was embracing a new awareness of environmental stewardship, and in 1993 the Royal Australian Mint honoured this commitment with a special $1 coin dedicated to Landcare Australia. This coin was more than just a commemorative release. It was a bold reminder of the nation's responsibility to safeguard its landscapes, wildlife, and natural resources for future generations. At the time, Landcare had become a pioneering movement, engaging communities, farmers, and conservationists across the country in collective action to protect and rehabilitate the environment. The coin celebrated this growing movement, serving as a miniature emblem of ecological awareness struck into durable bronze. The reverse design, created with delicate precision, features a stylized hand planting a seedling, symbolizing both literal growth and the metaphorical nurturing of Australia's future. It is a design that resonates deeply, reflecting the synergy between human effort and the natural world. Unlike purely decorative commemoratives, this coin's message was grounded in action and responsibility, and that has given it a timeless relevance. Collectors are drawn not just to the rarity of the piece, but to the profound cultural values it represents, values that remain vital today. From a market standpoint, the 1993 Landcare Australia $1 coin is one of the most compelling investments in modern Australian numismatics. High-grade examples, those preserved in pristine, untouched condition, command extraordinary values, reaching as high as $130,000. Even at lower, collectible grades, the coin retains significant worth, averaging around $15,000. These figures are a testament to the enduring demand for coins that carry not only historical resonance but also thematic importance. For collectors, acquiring this coin is like holding a symbol of responsibility and progress. It is not merely an artifact, but a reminder of Australia's leadership in conservation movements. For investors, it is a proven asset, one that demonstrates the unique blend of scarcity, cultural importance, and growing global appreciation for environmental milestones. The Landcare dollar represents a convergence of numismatic, artistry and ecological conscience, ensuring its position as one of the most respected and desirable commemorative issues in Australia's modern history. Number 5. 1994 Australia. $1 coin, International Year of the Family. In 1994, the Royal Australian Mint issued another deeply meaningful commemorative coin, the International Year of the Family $1 coin. This release aligned with the United Nations designation of 1994 as a year dedicated to recognizing and strengthening the role of the family in society. It was a celebration of unity, love, and connection, themes that transcend borders and cultures, making this coin one of the most universally appealing issues. In Australian numismatics, the coin's reverse design is particularly evocative. It depicts a stylized image of a family unit, parents and children, within a circular motif, conveying warmth, care and continuity. This design is simple yet powerful, perfectly encapsulating the essence of familial bonds, while lending itself to timeless interpretation. Unlike other commemoratives focused on national events or specific milestones, this coin speaks to every collector personally, for family is a universal concept that resonates across cultures and generations. In today's numismatic market, the 1994 International Year of the Family dollar has earned an esteemed reputation. High-grade specimens, with every detail preserved and every surface untouched by circulation, can reach impressive figures of 110 pound, even lower grade. Examples continue to trade strongly, commanding values of around 95,000. These valuations highlight the ongoing appeal of this coin, not only as a collector's piece but also as a valuable asset with enduring market confidence. For collectors, owning the International Year of the Family dollar means more than adding another commemorative issue to a display. It means holding a piece of art that celebrates the most fundamental human institution. For investors, its scarcity, strong demand, and universal theme make it a stable and promising addition to any portfolio. The coin's beauty lies not only in its design, but also in its message, that family is the foundation upon which societies are built, and this truth deserves recognition in a form as permanent and enduring as coinage. In many ways, this coin transcends its material value. It is a token of love, unity, and the bonds that connect generations. Its market strength proves that coins which carry universal themes can achieve extraordinary desirability, making the 1994 International Year of the Family dollar one of the most meaningful and profitable treasures in Australia's numismatic history. Number 4. 1995 Australia $1 coin, Waltzing Matilda. In 1995, the Royal Australian Mint unveiled one of the most charming and culturally significant commemorative coins in its history, the Waltzing Matilda $1 coin. This release paid tribute to Australia's beloved unofficial national anthem, the folk ballad Waltzing Matilda, a song deeply ingrained in the national psyche. Written in the late 19th century, the song tells the tale of a wandering swagman, his campfire by the billabong, and the iconic refrain that has echoed through generations of Australians. Capturing that essence in bronze, the 1995 issue stands as both a numismatic masterpiece and a cultural celebration. The reverse design, executed with meticulous artistry, brings the legendary swagman to life. Seated with his swag beneath a tree, the figure symbolizes not only the ballad, but also the enduring spirit of the Australian bush, the rugged independence, the resilience, and the poetry of the outback lifestyle. This imagery resonated strongly with collectors and the public alike, as it evoked nostalgia while honoring a piece of folklore that is uniquely Australian. From a numismatic perspective, the 1995 Waltzing Matilda dollar is one of the most iconic commemorative issues of the 1990 Its blend of cultural resonance and limited availability makes it particularly attractive to collectors and investors seeking both significance and rarity. Today, high-grade examples of the coin command remarkable prices, with pristine specimens valued at $90,000. Even coins in lower collectible grades remain highly desirable, regularly achieving around $75,000 in the market. These values speak to the enduring demand and the deep emotional connection collectors feel toward this piece. For collectors, owning the Waltzing Matilda dollar is akin to owning a piece of music cast into metal, an artifact that unites art, history, and song in a single tangible form. For investors, the coin represents a secure and prestigious asset, offering consistent appreciation as the numismatic community continues to celebrate Australia's cultural touchstones. More than just bronze, this coin carries the spirit of a nation's unofficial anthem, immortalized for generations to come. Number 3. 1996 Australia. $1 coin, Sir Henry Parkes. The following year, in 1996, the Royal Australian Mint issued another significant commemorative dollar, this time honouring one of the towering figures in Australian history, Sir Henry Parkes. Known as the Father of Federation, Parkes played a pivotal role in the movement toward unifying the 6 separate British colonies into a single federated Commonwealth of Australia. By celebrating his legacy in coinage, the Mint paid tribute to a statesman whose vision and leadership helped shape the very foundation of modern Australia. The coin's reverse design features a detailed portrait of Sir Henry Parkes, rendered with dignified precision. His stern expression and commanding presence reflect his reputation as a politician, orator, and visionary leader. Surrounding the portrait are inscriptions commemorating his influence and contribution, making the coin not just a collectible, but a reminder of the man who inspired the birth of a nation. The choice of Parkes as the subject of this issue elevated the coin beyond simple commemoration. It made it a monument to Australia's journey toward independence and unity. In terms of market performance, the 1996 Sir Henry Parkes dollar holds a prestigious place among modern Australian numismatics. High-grade examples, coins free of blemishes, scratches, and wear, can achieve values up to $70,000. Even lower-grade specimens, while more affordable, still trade strongly at around $60,000. These figures emphasize the dual appeal of the coin. It is both a tangible reminder of a national hero and a highly sought-after asset in the collector's market. For collectors, acquiring the Sir Henry Parkes dollar is more than a matter of numismatic completeness. It is about possessing a coin that honors one of the architects of Australia's identity. For investors, its proven market value, combined with the reverence for its subject, ensures continued growth and desirability. Parkes himself was a visionary of progress and unity, and this coin mirrors that legacy by uniting history, artistry, and financial worth into a single object of prestige. The 1996 Sir Henry Parkes dollar is not merely bronze struck into form, it is a tribute to leadership, vision, and the enduring strength of Australia's democratic foundation. In the world of collectors and investors alike, it remains a symbol of national pride and a cornerstone of valuable modern Australian coinage. Number 2. 1997 Australia. $1 coin, Sir Charles Kingsford Smith. By 1997, the Royal Australian Mint had established a tradition of issuing commemorative $1 coins that celebrated Australia's history, culture, and its most influential figures. That year, one of the nation's greatest pioneers was honoured, Sir Charles Kingsford Smith, the legendary aviator who carved his name into history with daring flights that expanded the horizons of aviation. Known affectionately as Smithy, Kingsford Smith was a symbol of courage, innovation, and determination, qualities that continue to inspire Australians today. The coin's reverse design features a dynamic portrait of Kingsford Smith alongside imagery of his iconic aircraft, the Southern Cross, which he piloted in record-breaking flights across the Pacific Ocean. In 1928, this imagery immortalizes not only the man himself but also his extraordinary achievements. Journeys that redefined aviation at a time when long-distance flight was still in its infancy. The coin speaks to the spirit of exploration and the audacity of human ambition, encapsulating Kingsford Smith's role as a trailblazer. From a numismatic standpoint, the 1997 Sir Charles Kingsford Smith $1 coin has become one of the most admired modern commemoratives. Its subject matter appeals not only to coin collectors, but also to aviation enthusiasts, history buffs, and investors seeking coins with cross-market appeal. In pristine, high-grade condition, this coin achieves remarkable values of $55,000. While even lower-grade specimens retain strong demand, trading consistently around $45,000, these figures underscore both the scarcity of premium examples and the deep respect for Kingsford Smith's legacy. For collectors, owning this coin is like holding a fragment of aviation history in the palm of the hand. It captures the story of a man whose daring flights connected continents and whose reputation remains untarnished as one of Australia's national heroes. For investors, it represents a secure and prestigious acquisition, one that offers not only financial strength but also cultural relevance. Unlike many commemoratives that fade into obscurity, the Kingsford Smith dollar maintains enduring appeal, ensuring its place as a cornerstone of modern Australian numismatics. The 1997 Sir Charles Kingsford Smith dollar is more than bronze struck into a coin. It is a tribute to ambition, innovation and achievement. It embodies the Australian spirit of pushing boundaries and achieving the impossible, making it a timeless and valuable treasure for both collectors and investors alike. Number 1. 1998 Australia $1 coin, Howard Flory. At the very top of this remarkable countdown sits the 1998 Australia $1 coin honoring Howard Flory, one of the greatest contributors to modern medicine. Flory, an Australian pathologist and pharmacologist, was instrumental in the development and mass production of penicillin, the world's first widely used antibiotic. His groundbreaking work, which earned him the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1945, revolutionized healthcare, saving countless millions of lives across the globe. By dedicating a coin to Flory, the Royal Australian Mint celebrated not only an Australian hero but also a man whose impact extended to humanity itself. The reverse design of the coin features a distinguished portrait of Howard Flory, framed with elegance and respect. Symbolizing his stature as a scientist and humanitarian, the design carries a profound weight. This is not just a commemorative issue, but a tribute to intellect, discovery, and the transformative power of science. While many commemoratives highlight cultural or historical milestones, this coin pays homage to human achievement on a scale few others can match. From a market perspective, the 1998 Howard Flory dollar is both highly collectible and financially significant. In top-tier, high-grade condition, this coin can command values as high as $43,000, while even at lower collectible levels, it retains an impressive market price of around $39. So, these valuations illustrate the strength of demand for a coin that embodies both rarity and global importance. While the figures are lower than some earlier commemoratives, the Flory dollar remains a pinnacle piece because of the universal significance of its subject matter. For collectors, this coin is more than a national treasure. It is an international symbol of gratitude, honoring a man whose discovery continues to protect lives every single day. For investors, it represents a solid and meaningful acquisition, one that offers stability and prestige in portfolios that value both cultural relevance and financial growth. The fact that a single coin can embody both national pride and global humanitarian achievement makes the Howard Flory dollar a uniquely compelling piece in Australian numismatics. This coin closes the countdown at number 1, not simply because of its financial value, but because of the immeasurable weight of its subject. It reminds us that coins are more than currency. They are monuments cast in metal, honoring the legacies that shape our world. The 1998 Howard Flory $1 coin stands as a shining example of this truth. A piece of bronze that carries within it the story of a man who changed history, preserved in a form that collectors and investors alike can cherish for generations.